Retro.
Hello there. This is James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and whenever I'm in this part of the galaxy, I listen to Dennis and Jay on Podcast Stardust. Makes flying a little more tolerable. Don't tell Anakin.
Hello, and welcome to Podcast Stardust. This is the fully armed and operational podcast dedicated to Star Wars news, reviews, and discussion, and sometimes trivia. I'm Dennis Keithley.
And I'm Jay Krebs.
So, speaking of trivia, that's what you're in store for on this episode of the podcast. So, while you are digesting your turkey and getting ready for your Black Friday sales, we're going to help you out with that with some time killing here on Podcast Stardust, a little bit more of trivia. Jay, before we get into the questions, you want to remind everybody where we can be found on social media?
You got it. We are on Facebook and Instagram at Podcast Stardust. And if you are in need of some Black Friday ideas, make sure you go listen to our latest episode of World Between Worlds too.
Right. So, this is the line, signals boosted to maximum output, the shield's down, we are now broadcasting to the galaxy. So, to pull back the curtain here just a bit, we are recording this well in advance of the day that this is coming out because we got family and stuff coming in for the week of Thanksgiving, and we're just not anticipating being able to record that week. But we don't want to go without some shows. So, we're recording this so that you all have something to listen to. If all goes according to plan, this is in fact coming out on Black Friday. Jay, do you normally do the Black Friday sales or do you stay home? What is your Black Friday routine?
I do not go out for Black Friday. I think I've done it maybe one time, and that's when my oldest kid was still in high school and he just wanted to experience it. But I mean, even then, it was very low key because of where we live. But how I normally spend my Black Friday is my personal tradition is that I actually go out and run my own little turkey trot kind of thing.
Ah.
So I get rid of some of the tryptophan and, go out on the trail with my dog and get in a good 5K and enjoy the weather because that way I'm just not a crowds person. I like the cyber deals and I love Cyber Monday. So that's when I tend to do a lot of my shopping online. And then I kind of wait for, some of that initial holiday rush to subside before I try to go do my shopping in person. But what about you? Do you have any routines or anything you guys do?
Yeah, I don't go out for Black Friday. It's a great day for people who really want to take advantage of those deals. We typically start our Christmas shopping in like September and have some things built up. This year we are planning a trip instead of a lot of gifts. We're going to do some gift giving, but not as much. And so, we don't typically do Black Friday. I love the day after Thanksgiving, though. I love getting into leftovers. I love watching the football games as they've started to come up over this year. Of course, you got football all day during Thanksgiving, but then you start getting some on Friday as well, some rivalry games, especially in college, that are fun. And so I'm looking forward to that. We typically put up our Christmas decorations either on Black Friday or on Saturday. And so I'll be going to the storage unit and digging all that stuff out and getting ready for Christmas there. When do you typically do Christmas? I know some people don't care and they'll set it up at the beginning of November, and others are insisting that they get through Thanksgiving before the decorating for the holidays. But what's your preference?
Yeah, I mean, whatever brings everybody joy. I have absolutely, no like, oh, it should be done here or there. For me personally, I'm one of those people that I have to get through Thanksgiving before I start on the holidays. So typically the weekend of after Thanksgiving is when I start putting away the fall decorations and then getting out all the Christmas decorations. But it's typically not until about a week later. So I do most of the house first and then we do the tree. And so it started when my kids were little, and I'm sure I've probably talked about this before on the show, but It is now a tradition at our house that whenever the tree is being put up and the decorations are being put on, that we have to have Attack of the Clones on in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
remember you
that's
saying
just
that in
our
the
thing.
past.
Yep. Just our thing. And then we, listen to all of the like Samuel Kim, like Mandalorian Christmas mashup kind of things. And it's just a heck of a lot of fun. And so, of course, all the Hallmark ornaments go up on the tree. And one of my favorite ones to put on is the Kylo Ren Rey, because they're
Mhm.
two separate figurines, but they look like they're, saber fighting together. And then, of course, all the classic ones as well. So that's a lot of fun too.
Yeah, we
What
have a
about you
lot of
guys?
Star Wars ornaments that we've gone through over the years, and last year we found a lot of them had yellowed. I'm not sure what
Oh,
that material is that they're made of, but you have to take care of them in a very specific way, or you risk them getting that on. They just don't look good, so we got rid of those. But
aw.
we have several Hallmark Star Wars ornaments. But my favorite Star Wars decorations, I think, are our Star Wars nutcrackers. You've
Oh,
got
yeah.
Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper, Yoda, and C-3PO. No, R2D2 nutcrackers, and I love getting those out and setting them up. So I like that time of year. It's just that I go in like all in on Christmas, like right after Thanksgiving, and then I leave that stuff up until like January 1st or so, and then I take it down. I've got a very defined period that I want my Christmas
Mhm.
celebrating in, and I'm like you. I don't care if anyone else wants to celebrate and put their stuff early. That's just my house. That's the way we do it. So
Yep. Yep. That's exactly how I am too. Usually by about January 6th, somewhere in there is when most of it's starting to come down. So,
yeah,
and it is kind of depressing once you take everything down because everything's so colorful and lit up and twinkling. And then, you take everything down and it's like, oh, well, we're back.
yeah, but there's a fine line to that because at some
Mhm.
point when you leave it up, it's like, okay, but Christmas has really been done for 3 weeks.
Right.
It's like, what am I holding on to here? It's not like I'm going to the stores and hearing this music. It's not on the radio anymore. So I just kind of, I like having it up through New Year's Day, but then usually within a few days after that, it's time to get down and get on with the new year. So.
Yep. No, I'm with you.
All right. Okay. Well, let's get into this edition of our Revenge of the Sith trivia. This is part 7. The corresponding episode to this trivia was episode 917. Kind of neat little juxtaposition. This is episode 971, and
Oh, nice.
the episode that it corresponds to is 917, so 1771. Not quite the 6-7 thing. That's all the rage of the kids, but we're not going to get into that. The
No, please.
portion the portion of the movie this comes from is 1 hour 10 minutes and 52 seconds to 1 hour 23 minutes and 31 seconds. So very neat little defined area there, dealing with when everything starts to go bad. So anyways, with that out of the way,
Mhm.
here we go. You ready, Jay?
Yes, love
Okay,
doing that.
I've got 26 questions for you. Number one of which is, who does Mace Windu attempt to arrest Chancellor Palpatine in the name of?
In the name of the in the name of the Republic.
Galactic Senate of the Republic. Very good.
Galactic Senate of the Republic. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That is one correct. You can
Oh,
tell it's been a while since I looked at these questions I wrote because I was not anticipating that at all. All right. What color is Kit Fisto's lightsaber blade?
oh, green,
Mm-hmm.
because it
Correct.
kind of matches his, kind of like Yoda, matches his skin tone. He went with that.
Good call. All right. Question number 3. Who does Mace Windu say will decide Palpatine's fate?
The Senate will
That is
decide
correct.
his. I am the Senate.
Yes. And as
Love
he
that line.
comes to realize that's actually not a good idea since he controls them.
Tis true.
All right. Question number 4. Which hand does Palpatine draw his lightsaber with?
Okay, I'm looking at him. It would be his right hand.
That's correct.
Comes right out of the talk about keeping something up your sleeve.
Yeah, that question was designed to make you question yourself and your memory.
It did.
if anything.
Yep, mission accomplished, Dennis. Good job. Good job.
All right. Which Jedi Master does Palpatine kill first?
Okay, wait, let me think about this because it's different in the novelization. Because I think in the novelization, he actually beheads Kit Fisto first because he thinks to himself, he's even smiling in death or something like that. But I think it's Agent Kolar is who he kills first.
Agent Kohler's not even there.
Oh wait, the Zabrak. What's his name?
Eithkoth.
Koth. Thank you. Okay,
Yes.
him. Yep.
I'll give it to you because you said this is a Zabrak. I know who you're talking about.
Thank you. Once again, you're very kind. I appreciate that. It's all the tryptophan in my system right now. It's messing with my brain.
Wow. Like weeks ahead of time. This
I
is
know.
like Back to the
Just go
Future
with it.
turkey we're talking about right now.
Just go with it, Dennis. Just go.
Okay. Question number 6. Which Jedi Master does Palpatine kill second?
Stacey Tin.
Correct.
Yes.
I bet you can guess what question number 7 is. Which
Who
Jedi
is
Master does Palpatine kill third?
Kit Fisto.
Yeah. Hey, look, you're batting
Yay.
7 for 7. You're doing a good job.
Wow. Because
Mhm.
you're very, very generous. That's why.
Oh, really? That was one question. All right. Question number 8. Whose lightsaber destroys the window in Palpatine's office?
Well, it's kind of a joint effort, but I think it's Mace's that actually touches the window first, isn't it?
Yes, I watched that part like 4 times to make sure, and it is Mace
Okay.
Windu's
Yeah,
lightsaber
because
that takes out the window.
they both kind of take their blades and sort of, but
But it's like that backhand flourish that
Mhm.
Windu does because he backs him up and then he just and boom,
Yeah.
takes out the window. All right.
Windu on window.
Right. Yeah, I realized when I was asking that question that I almost pronounced window as Windu. So gave it away. But all right. Question number 9. After Mace Windu corners Palpatine on the window ledge, what does he say will never return?
The oppression of the Sith.
You have such a good memory for the dialogue of this movie. That is correct.
Oh, thank you. I didn't do so well last time, though. I feel
Yeah,
like I
you did. You
stumbled
only
over
missed
a
like
lot.
4 last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your memory of your score may not be good, but you have, the dialogue. All right. Question number 10. What 2 things does Mace say Palpatine has control of that make him too dangerous to be left alive?
He has control of the Senate and courts.
That's correct.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
The courts and the Senate.
He's too dangerous to be left alive. All right. Question number 11. What does Palpatine scream while shocking Mace Windu with Force Lightning?
Unlimited power.
I was going to make you scream if you didn't do it, but you did not let me down. So, all right. Hey, look, you're 11 for 11. You're doing really well.
Yay.
Okay.
Go me.
Question number 12. What is the one condition Anakin puts on becoming Palpatine's apprentice? And he doesn't say it that way, but he says just this one thing.
Help me save Padme's life. I can't live without her.
It's like you're looking at my notes. All right, good job. Question number 13. How many people have learned the power to cheat death, according to Palpatine?
Only one.
That's right.
His master.
Mm-hmm. Number 14. Go ahead.
No, I might go ahead because I might be guessing your next question. So, because I do that a lot, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I don't think so because the next question doesn't have anything to do with that. But
okay.
Yeah. But anyways, question number 14. Who is the only Jedi Palpatine believes is not in on the plot to take control of the Republic?
Anakin.
Correct.
That was almost second guess myself there.
I could tell that one was actually written as somewhat of a trick question, but you got it.
Okay.
All
You
right.
almost got me. You almost got me.
You
Good
have
job.
to throw in these twists some ways that make people question
Yes.
themselves, otherwise it's too easy. So, question 15. Who does Palpatine say the Jedi will kill once they have learned what has happened in Palpatine's office?
I will kill. Well, him.
The Sith and who
Palpatine.
else?
The Sith and the Separatist leaders.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. This one is not. The Jedi will kill the Sith and anyone who I don't
Yeah, you're thinking
know.
about this too hard. The
I
senators,
am.
the Senate.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, I remember when I was watching that should have been for Anakin since Padme is a senator, like a
Mm-hmm.
oh poop moment kind of thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That one just went phew.
That's all right. Question number 16. What will be the consequences? Let me rephrase. What will be the consequences, according to Palpatine, if the Jedi are not all destroyed?
Uh what does he say? There'll be a civil war without end.
Yeah, look at you.
Oof.
All right. That's exactly what I
Oof.
wrote down. Civil War without end. All right.
Yay.
I can tell you, I would not have got that one if you were asking me. So, all right. Number 17. What is the first task Palpatine assigns Darth Vader?
He has to go destroy the rest of the Jedi. He has to go to the temple.
Go to the Jedi Temple and kill all the Jedi.
Yes.
All right.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader.
Exactly. All right. Question 18. What is the second task Palpatine assigns Darth Vader?
Then he has to go to Mustafar and wipe out Viceroy Gunray and all the others with him.
Are you sure
Right?
you don't have my notes here because you're like quoting exactly what I wrote down? Very good.
I do not. But I have to ask you one thing though.
Sure.
Did you ever wonder, and we may have talked about this before, so I'm backtracking just a little bit, but did you ever wonder when Palpatine slash Sidious is coming up with Anakin's new Darth name that like come on, he had to have been sitting up at night, like the little girl who writes her name with her boyfriend's last name, thinking that they're going to get married someday kind of thing,
Sure.
not
Yeah.
that I ever did that. But he's like, henceforth you be known as Darth Vader. Like it just hit him. He's
Mhm.
been up thinking about this at night,
He's very
don't
pleased
you?
with himself when he
Yeah.
comes up with that name here. So I know the novelization suggests that all of a sudden the Force whispered that to him, but yeah, it seems like he like was looking in the mirror, like you
Right.
shall henceforth be known as Darth Vader.
Right.
You shall henceforth be known as Darth Vader. You shall
Vader.
henceforth be known as Darth Vader. He was practicing where to put the accent in the sentence and everything. So
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. That could have been a really good Robot Chicken skit right there.
yeah, yeah.
That would
I
have been
agree.
so funny. I love
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
I just that always just tickled me. I thought it was funny.
All right. Next question. What is the third task Palpatine assigns Darth Vader?
Okay. And then he says to come back there, and then we shall have peace.
No,
To
it's to
report
bring in
back to
takeout
him.
from the local pizza joint. That was a trick question. That was not even real. I was just yanking your chain.
And then we shall have peace.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Pizza. Yes. Little
There you
Caesars.
go.
Pizza, pizza. Okay. All right. The real question, number 19. What order does Obi-Wan issue to Commander Cody on Utapau?
What order does command? Wait, say that again.
What order does Obi-Wan issue to Commander Cody on Utapau?
You take the troops. Is it back to Coruscant?
Close. Contact his troops and have them move to the higher levels.
Higher levels. Okay,
Mhm.
that's not
We
Coruscant.
didn't talk about this when we did our Revenge of the Sith novelization episode,
No. Yeah.
but the fight there on Utapau was a much, much bigger deal in the novelization than it was on screen. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
on screen, it was Obi-Wan starts fighting Grievous, and all of a sudden the clones come repelling in to that hangar where he's fighting. And then you see some aftermath of the battle after he's defeated Grievous, but it's all just like less than a minute or two of screen time. And here in the novelization, they're talking about the thousands upon thousands of battle droids that are being like suspended from the ceiling, and how the clone troopers come in and there's just legions upon legions of them, and they're getting slaughtered as they land. And then all of a sudden the Utapau are riding in on their Varactyls and, doing damage, and a bunch of them are getting killed. It's a much, much bigger scope in the novelization than it is in the movie.
Yeah. And we've talked about how, the differences in what they chose to focus on in the movie versus the novelization is, there's a stark contrast in some of those for sure.
Right. Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Question 20. What does Commander Cody give to Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Oh, he gives him his lightsaber back.
Yep.
You might be needing this, sir.
Mm-hmm. That's the other thing in the novelization is like, it's once he does that, he gets the Order 66 is like, you couldn't have given that to me 2 minutes before I gave him his lightsaber back.
Right.
Yeah. Question 21. In the montage of Jedi deaths, who was the first shown to die in Order 66?
Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Correct. Who was the second to die?
All right, let me think about this. Ayla Secura.
Yep. Bonus question. What planet did she die on?
Felucia. I know that.
Very
And
good.
Ki-Adi-Mundi was on Magito. I know that one too.
Uh-huh. And then who was the third?
No, that was later. Plo Koon.
Plo Koon, correct.
Yes.
What planet did he die on?
Shoot, you had to ask me that. I know his commander was Wolf, although I don't think that's who shot him down. Was it Caden Amordia?
It was Caden Amordia.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me.
Who was the fourth Jedi to die in the montage?
Stas Ali.
Correct.
On her speeder.
And
I
what planet?
could not tell you what planet that was. It was a very drab planet. Oh, okay. Oh, in the Outer Rim Sieges.
Yep.
She was still out there in the Outer Rim Sieges. Thank you.
All right. Question 25. How many clones attempted to assassinate Yoda?
2.
Correct.
And off with their heads.
That's right.
There you go.
Question 26. How does Yoda defeat them?
Oh, off with their heads. Now, was one of those, because I know, wasn't Commander Gree one of his troopers? Was one of those Gree?
I think so. Yeah. I didn't look that up before I wrote these here. So, yeah. Well, you can't go around trivia without anticipating one of the questions, which you just did. And that was the last one from this round.
Oh my gosh, are we really at the end already?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Wow. So that was, we had 26 questions, and with the bonus points, you got 26. So,
yay! I think that's my first perfect ever.
Yeah. Well, you missed 2, but like I said, with the bonuses, you got 26 out of 26. So good job, Jay.
Yay! Thank you. That was fun. It always is.
Yeah, it's fun to do those. It's fun to rank them, but it just means I have to pay real close attention to things because, again, I've said this before in previous trivia episodes. The temptation is just to like make them all based off the dialogue, and the point is not to memorize the dialogue; it's to hit the key things about the scenes. But here we are.
Right.
All right. Well, then, that will do it for this round of Revenge of the Sith trivia. We'll be getting through more rounds of that. In fact, it's entirely possible you'll be hearing a later segment prior to this one based on our recording schedule. We'll have to see. But at any rate, make sure you've subscribed to the podcast. And when those additional rounds of Revenge of the Sith trivia come out, you will get them as they are released. And we'd greatly appreciate it if you could leave us a rating and review for the show. That would be a great holiday gift to the two of us. And really doesn't cost you anything. But if you want to find out more about the show, head over to retrozap.com. You can find the entire catalog of shows, all previous 970 shows. I really hope this is episode 971. and something doesn't screw up this order, or this entire outro's all for naught. But there we are. So Jay, you want to go ahead and remind everybody where we can be found online and social media?
Absolutely. We are very easily found on Facebook and Instagram at Podcast Stardust, and let us know how you did on this round of trivia as well. And you can always check out our Pinterest boards, and we do have our 2 YouTube outlets as well, which include the traditional YouTube as well as YouTube Music. And we'd love it if you'd subscribe to both of those and share those out with your friends. And if you want to email us, you can do so podcaststardust@gmail.com. So send us your questions, send us your trivia questions too. We should do a listener trivia episode. Although we would have to make sure we had the answers, I don't know how we would do that. But anyways, when we have enough questions, we'll put them together in another listener question episode. And we do have a TeePublic store, so you can hit up the link in our show notes and you can pick up one of 7 different Podcast Stardust logo designs that are available. And we were throwing around the idea of maybe doing a Podcast Stardust ugly sweater, or maybe a special Christmas edition of the logo. Who knows? But at any rate, check out those all those things in our show notes. All the links will be there for you.
Okay. So upcoming on the show, and this is tentative, but if everything goes according to plan, on Monday we'll be getting into a couple more episodes from Volume 3 of Visions. And then on Wednesday, we'll be talking some Clone Wars. So make sure you come back for that. But thanks for listening to episode 971 of Podcast Stardust, everyone. Have a great weekend. And until next time, may the Force be with you.